We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get today's video over 30 likes. And here we are with MULLEN stock, Mullen Automotive Inc. having a dip here, but trying to recover in the second half of the day. Now, MULLEN stock was not the only stock that dipped and tried to recover. The SPY did as well. And our SPY bot since 11:45 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint and continued with strength, and call options went up 300% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, getting connected to the SPY bot, QQQ bot, and our newly released Tesla bot. And we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And this is my opinion and perspective alone, not financial advice, but volatility is here to stay. And within the volatility, to be able to maximize, having a clarity and edge makes all the difference. It doesn't have to be 42 vision, but if you find value in what we share here and you want to become part of a growing community of investors using these resources to maximize in either direction, check out the link down below. So here we are with MULLEN stock, completing a full transition here within the last 2 days from the dip to the rip. And I had stated in yesterday's video, based off 42 vision, it is getting to a resistance level that we have previously rejected off of. And we've done a complete transition. And here we are with it pulling back, but within the volatility, creating that staircase effect of newer highs and newer higher lows, right? So that newer high and newer higher lows, creating that upward momentum, even though it's rejected a key resistance level. We're going to break it all down in today's video, but before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And as you see popping up here on the screen, these are some of the home runs I managed to find this week alone. And while not guaranteed to be this way every single time, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the 3 stocks I mentioned this morning. All of them gave jumps of 5 to 10%, 10 to 20% plus, but 2 of them turned out to be a home run. And these are the stocks we caught early on in the pre-market. The first one here is KITT. It was actually falling towards the bell. We caught it 2 minutes before the bell, consolidated, inflow stayed above the midpoint, full strength on 42 vision, and it jumped up to a highest point of 20% plus within minutes. Then we caught here PEGY. We caught this one here in the pre-market consolidating. The inflows were still above the midpoint, and they actually started to pick up, went from red to green, full strength there on the inflows, and it went up for a highest point of 40% plus within minutes to an hour. Then it started to pull back down, hit a dip area here on 42 vision, full strength here in 42 vision as well, and transition. Second bull indicator, inflows crossed the midpoint this time with full strength here and gave a second run of 50% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So here we are with MULLEN stock, Mullen Automotive Inc. And Mullen Automotive Inc. has actually had a dip, as I stated in yesterday's video. It seemed like we were overextended, and on the 15-minute, you could see the full transitions here when it found a dip area here and started to reverse back up. Now we're going to look at things here with the inflow versus outflow indicator and our bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, QQQ bot, newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the chart. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. Slots are now open for those interested. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator and getting connected to the inflow versus outflow. So here we are, MULLEN stock, full transition from the dip to the rip. Got that bull indicator, but today at the bell, got that bear indicator, and from that moment forward, the stock dropped from 34 cents all the way down to 32, bounced right back up, and at the end of the day here in the aftermarket hours, now getting a bull indicator, canceling that out. And when you look at it from the bigger picture, creating that staircase effect, and if this bull indicator holds true, it could actually try to gap up tomorrow, and we need to see what resistance levels matter, and we need to talk about it, because right now in this whole entire volatility and movement and price action, the inflows still have not crossed. The outflows are dominating here on the 30-minute, and we need to look at this closely. Now, when you zoom into the 15-minute, you could see that bear indicator that popped up in the pre-market at 7 a.m. and the inflows were trying to hold up, but at the bell, those outflows crossed and they actually pulled downwards, right? From that midpoint, pulled down further, and it went from 34 to 32. Bound support above 30 cents. We've talked about 30 cents, 32 cents. Very interesting enough. Found support there at previous support levels, and then it bounced off of that to get back into the 34-cent range, and those inflows cross. So here on the 15-minute, I'm going to be watching for these inflows to stay above. Got that bull indicator here at 33.42. We want to see this hold, but one thing that's interesting is it went from a dip area to a rip area based off the 15-minute. We need to see if this could actually continue to push up higher and actually repeat some of the price action that happened here. Look what happened here. Hit a dip area at the beginning half of the day. Second half, it went upwards, hit that rip area, dipped down into dark green with red borders, and then the next day gapped up and continued with full strength and momentum above the midpoint here with the inflows dominating. And that's exactly where we're at, right? Full transition from the dip to the rip. First, dark green with red borders. It got 3 of them last time, and then it gapped up the next day. We'll have to see if this could gap up. That's why I mentioned that earlier in the video. And we need to watch carefully here if this could hold support above 32 cents, and even more importantly, 30 cents, right? But what is it that we need to watch going into tomorrow for the upside? So if this continues, as you could see here, it actually had that ending of the day of momentum as well in the 30-minute. The only difference is it did not hit a dip area. It's just bouncing from red bars, but it ended the day with dark green. Same thing here on October 3rd. And the next day, it continued the transitions into full strength here, but the inflows have not dominating. So I'm going to be watching here. You could see what happened the last time inflows crossed. I mean, the stock went from 34 cents to 44 cents. So a lot of momentum and strength, and just as quickly it came right back down, and you could see when those outflows actually began, when they crossed and began to impact to the downside. So we want to keep that in mind here. So super important for these inflows to actually try to pick back up here on the chart. We want to see it come closer to the midpoint, or if it could cross it and go even higher, it could start reflecting in the chart. So the first thing is the support levels, right? 32 cents, 30 cents. But to the upside, we want to see this break above 35 cents, right where that bear indicator popped up. And then above that is up here at 36 cents. And then the most recent highs here of 37. So those are the tight spots to watch. But the most important one right now is way back up here at 40 cents and up here towards 44 cents. Those are the key resistance levels that are holding this down. As it tries to come back up, it hasn't been able to retest them. If it could break through that, then we can start talking about 50 cents and above. But right now, we're under a bull indicator. I'll be watching if this continues to hold or if it gets canceled by another bear indicator. And if these inflows can start coming towards the midpoint or even cross it, and see if it could start impacting the charts. And we could start seeing if this could reach closer to those resistance levels and get away from these supports that we just mentioned. And on the 15-minute, we want to see these inflows pick up and go higher. We've seen inflows in the history of the chart go up to 0.03 and even up to highs here of 0.09. And currently we're at 0.007. So something to keep in mind as well. And we want to see this bull indicator continue to dominate. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.